we call the valuable content monetization, smart financial habit for the youth. I know you are really good in this. You're gonna share experience, and then if you just someone understand valuable content mean in digital world, what do you mean them?
Okay, I see a lot of Rwandese youth, doing dance videos, doing music videos,
Yeah.
doing lots of content. They are creating a lot of content
Mm.
and very good content as well. I
Mm.
see some people also some mini series, TV series, and drama series and everything.
Mm.
But you're not able to monetize it.
Mm.
All these likes, all these views, all these comments,
Mm.
and no money
Mm.
is not sustainable.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
and I came across a dance crew.
Mm.
They call themselves the New Age or something.
Like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's a they're college kids.
Mm.
A crew of 6 or 8
Mm.
guys who do perform very good dances and
Mm.
everything.
Mm.
Their accounts have millions of views,
Mm.
but they're scrounging for money.
Mm.
you know
But they don't find it.
yeah, and okay, with most artists you get paid in 2 ways.
Mm.
Content creators get paid in
Yeah,
claps,
yeah, huh?
and they forget the money.
Yeah. So we need them to know that.
Yeah, even great artists like Michael Jackson
Mm.
need a money manager,
Mm.
because he's happy with this, but his manager is not.
That's how it is.
Yeah, so content creators need to be able to monetize it. And the advice I gave to the dance crew was that okay, you do these beautiful dances,
Mm.
you could break the dance down into small parts.
Mm.
Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and teach it to
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah,
and get them to pay you.
yeah. That's a really good.
Yeah, or advertise yourself as a crew that can perform in dances, in weddings, in parties, in some other event, and generate revenue like that.
Mm.
But also they need to have, if you have a certain number of viewers in your account, then you can also monetize.
Mm.
TikTok will pay you
Yeah.
21 USD per month or something like that.
Mm.
But for some reason the African talent pool is not able to cash up on it.
Yeah. All right. So.
And we can help.
Mm.
I have a business that is dedicated towards helping content creators
Mm.
to monetize their content.
Okay, so if you just let me get that curious question about how they can approach you, so if they want to know much more.
We have a number of channels. We have B2A systems for business owners, and we have B2A limited for content creators. We also help with social media marketing and all that. But there are a number of things that we are doing, and I'm quite readily available. I'm always at Norscan, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And after 30 years of living in London, I'm now based here.
Yeah.
I'll be living permanently over here.
You like Rwanda, how the environment is.
Yeah.
So then, if you just how can you use balance trends with authenticity?
All your content, let's say if you're teaching something, I teach business.
Yeah.
And in business teaching, I share information, even my blueprints, for free. I do it deliberately because it builds trust, it builds engagement, and it builds a value for the other person. But I charge for implementation.
That's how it is.
Yeah. So even if I gave you all the blueprints, you're not going to be able to replicate it.
Yeah.
Because okay, the African culture has adapted wholeheartedly the Western mindset, the Western ideologies, and the Western attitude. I can do it all.
Can do it.
I don't need nobody's help.
Yeah.
I can, find my way through the chaos
Yeah.
that business is. Business is never straight. It is chaotic. And I come from, even though I've lived in, and I'm criticizing the Western model, I've lived in London for 30 years and made multi-millions in London.
Yeah.
But I also come from a Eastern culture. I was born in India, raised in Nairobi, and so in the Eastern culture we have this tradition of mentorship. If you want to climb Mount Everest, you have never done it before, so you need a guide to take you to base camp.
Yeah.
So if you need a guide to take you from ground to base camp, just for mountain climbing, you think business is any less of a mountain?
Yeah.
It is also a mountain that needs to be climbed, and it needs a guide. And with guidance, you can shrink down time. Let's say you have a brother who is now become an optometrist. He makes specs for people. He opens up a shop in Kigali somewhere in downtown, and he buys some frames, he buys some lenses, he fits out the shop, and the business is doing well for the couple of months because he's got friends and family to come and purchase from him. 6 months down the line, sales have dried up. He's got litigation problems, he's got customer problems, he's got regulation problems, he's got accounting problems with the government. And once, if 5 or 6 problems all mount him at the same time, what does he do? Put up his hand. And what happens to all that investment that he borrowed from his parents, he borrowed from you, his brother, he borrowed from a bank, all down the drain. All the glasses, the frames, the lens, all worthless. This is costing society a lot of money because it requires a lot of input to start something. It requires a lot of resources, a lot of capital, a lot of encouragement. And if because this person didn't have a mentor, if he had a mentor, he would go to him and say, Mr. Dabasia, I'm having this issue with customers. I have a dry pipeline of sales. I have a problem with the inland revenue, with the tax man. And I'll look at the problems and say, oh, this customer issue is non-starter. She has no grounds to file a suit against you. This IRA thing is important. Talk to my accountant. He will help you resolve it. The most urgent thing to do now is to build your pipeline so that your business can be sustained for the future. And now, by just having a casual conversation across a table with somebody who has been through this road,
gonna just give it the way to do
it. Will give another lifeline to that entrepreneur, to that business. And this comes from, because you see Indians and Chinese also opening businesses in Africa. But why do their business not fail?
Mentoring.
True, because mostly it's mainly generational. So I'm a 5th generation builder. My grandfather, my father, me, we are all builders. So my father mentored me. His father mentored him, and that way. But okay, we are not going to get father and grandfather to mentor you, but you can hire some mentors.
Even approach your friend who already just
has been he doesn't have to be brilliant. He doesn't have to be a genius. He just has to be 2 steps ahead of you. And he can throw a ladder when you've fallen into a hole that will help you get out of the hole. He'll hold your hand and give you a lifeline. That's that culture, that tradition is prevalent in the whole of East. Chinese come that this way. If a new Chinese man comes here, for the first time to Africa, he's going to ask his Chinese colleague, somebody who's already been in China for maybe 3-4 years. Oh, I want to start a business here. This is what I want to do. How can I do it? And he'll get guidance.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But
they don't have this attitude. Oh, I can do it.
Okay, let me just even ask the curious question about that. I said I'm alone. I can do it, whatever it takes. And there is a 2 question about the way it's this question, it's just go with the team, how you create a team. As you said, the hiring, you hiring your weaknesses. So understand the way of working as a team, and why there's such a African younger, they always understand I can do it. Is it we don't grow up in the family where we just like that have a mentor and
Okay,
everything?
there are two reasons for why people don't hire.
Mm.
One is that they believe I can do it all myself.
Mhm.
I can be a good marketeer. I can be a good businessman. I can be a good storekeeper. I can be a good laborer. He wants to do everything himself.
He don't want to give money.
And while he's doing all that, he's neglecting everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and the other reason is that you know, they have never understood how to hire people. You know, you hire people that are attracted to you, not what you are attracted to. Oh, this man is doing a very good business. I should hire him. He's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
And you can't afford him.
Yeah. So, but they don't even understand the way that, let me just hire Harish. There's a good one. Is 2 steps ahead. They can just give me ideas. They don't believe that. They always see that if I hire Harish because he's a successful person, you're gonna give him, but you cannot afford him, as you say.
Okay. You don't have to pay me in money only. Yeah, let's say I see promise in you. What do venture capitalists do? People who invest in startups, they see promise in the entrepreneur and they invest their cash into it, or their expertise into it. The same thing I can do. You may not have money, but if you have a great, you have a lot of enthusiasm, you have a lot of stamina, and you have a lot of great ideas, and you have the ability to execute, then I'll do a joint venture with you.
All right, so let me just say that about the building this trust or brand. A client want to work with them, so how should you as a youth be able to know that should I do this trust to my client, give you the very other things, so that next time I'm not losing my money.
Okay, there is this false notion that Africans have. One is that Africa is very price conscious, and the next one is that do I share information with this person? Will he steal my information and start something on his own?
That's how we think. There is my used to just say, I say, okay, go there and they pitch you, they're gonna steal my project.
No, nobody has the time to steal your ideas or execute on them. Ideas, I share them for free, and I do it willingly. As I told you, I even share my blueprints, how my business model works, and I do it because it builds trust. Okay, there will be some one or two individuals who take my information and act on it, but I know 99.9% will not be able to act on it.
Yeah,
and they'll need somebody to help them implement it.
Yeah.
So this notion that people are going to steal your ideas, ideas without implementation, are junk.
Yeah, understand that.
Yeah, there are the world is not short of ideas. It is short of executors.
And what are you implementing?
Yes, people who know how to implement things, who know how to execute, who know how to make it profitable, who know how to make it grow. One of my businesses help business owners grow. So let's say if you have reached maybe 100,000 USD turnover, then from 100,000 to 1,000,000, you need a different operating system. What worked for you for 100,000 is not going to work for you for the 1,000,000.
Yeah. Gonna even add something like that. So there is the kind of many younger people struggling with managing the money. Let's just talk the way as financing things. So with the managing money, once they started earning, and what are the first financial habit they even should them have?
Okay, as small businesses, as startups, as micro businesses, this notion that I'll get rich very quickly doing business is flawed. There are no there are no shortcuts.
No shortcuts.
Shortcuts in business. Business takes time and effort
Mm.
to develop. And you know, yes, financial discipline is required.
Mm.
You know, I am starting with limited resources.
Mm.
You know, deliberately,
Mm.
because when I have limited resources, I'll be more resourceful. I'll be
Mm.
more innovative. I'll be
Mm.
more creative
Mm.
in finding my road map. And I'm doing it deliberately because I also need to help, you know, thousands and millions of others.
Mm.
And you know, in the past, I was too busy to
Mm.
document it.
Mm.
I was busy with my family. I was busy with my businesses. I was busy with the temple.
Mm.
I had no time to document it.
Yeah.
But now I don't have any of those, burdens. So I am going to document it and use that document to
Mm.
help
The people.
others,
Yeah.
especially youths,
Mm.
especially African businesses. And I'm here for the next 20-25 years.
Mm.
And in that period, we want to help as many people as possible.
Mm.